Hi everyone, it's Robin. Welcome back to the nest. I apologize for my voice, and I'm sorry that I haven't been on for a little bit, but I've been under the weather, and the more I talk, the more I cough, so that's why you haven't seen me. I also have not been to Tuesday morning in like 2 weeks, and it's killing me. But I wanted to show you all how I had finished up. Well, I'm not actually completely finished, but the little advent calendar that I'd shown you from last month. I told you I'd come back when I was done with it. So this is what it looks like. And I do have my magnets on the back, and I haven't finished it, but on the back to where I could show you what I did. But if you'll remember, I used, this is a canvas from Tuesday morning. So this is kind of like the Tuesday morning haul challenge, even though I haven't been. But you can get these canvases at Tuesday morning. They're normally on the bottom shelf. And I just did a wood grain, a wood look finish on it. If you'd like for me to do a tutorial showing you how I did this wood look, kind of farmhouse look painting technique, it's so easy. Just let me know and I'll do that for you. But I cut out all of my little numbers and some of the embellishments that was on that last piece of paper for the month. And of course you can move, everything's magnetized to where you can move your little circle around, and I just attached it to some jute so you can move it all around. Now some of them don't have magnets on them, like the December and the Noel and these little things, but all the numbers do. So also down here at the bottom where you see trim the tree, it's over a little poinsettia. So what I was thinking is on the day that you put your Christmas tree up, it would be kind of cute, because this was in there on that sheet too. I thought it would be cute to just put it over the number so you could remember what day it was that you trimmed the Christmas tree. I just thought it was cute. And then it just goes down here at the bottom, and I just put a little piece of baker's twine on there to where you could lift it, easier. So I did that. Now on the back, I have not finished it yet. I need to get a piece of mat board to cover all this, and then I'll add the hanger for it, the picture hanger on there. But I wanted to show you what I did. You can see all of the magnets that are on the back. And some of these magnets are, when I placed an order for some magnets a while ago, several months ago, I got the width wrong. So they were too thick to use in my mini albums, but they're fine on here. So I used those, and then just to make sure, because I figure, something like this, you're only going to get it out during Christmas. It's going to be up in the attic, and you don't want it falling apart. So they're taped on here with double-sided tape. But then I went back over it with this sheet of cardstock and Mod Podged that on top of there, just so that, longevity. It's a longevity thing. And so that they will stay put, and when it's stored away in that, in your attic during the hot months. So anyway, you won't be able to see any of this, once it's all covered. But I did want to show you how I did that, just in case whoever, just in case you want to make one yourself. But let me know if you want a tutorial on how I did that wood grain look, and I'll be more than glad to show you, because those little canvases are pretty cheap to pick up. And so another thing, I told you all that I wasn't doing hashtag no paper left behind. Well, you all, that challenge has completely changed me for the good. you know, I've been telling you that I think differently now when I'm crafting. And I can't not do that now. My brain's just trained to finish a paper pad. So here is another a surprise hashtag no paper left behind video / Tuesday morning haul challenge. Even though I haven't been in 2 weeks and this isn't something that I just picked up. I picked up this paper pad back in 2014. Can you see there? It was $1.99. It's We Are Memory Keepers Winter Frost. And look, it's empty. I can't not do it. So I thought that I would show you the project that I created with this, even though I don't have a tutorial for it, because really it's so simple, but it's such a good idea. So years ago I was at a local crop, and a friend of mine had this little, I'll show you on the back, had this little photo album like thing that had the, you know, just the vinyl plastic pages in it, and she was going to throw it away. Well, it was brand new. And I said, are you throwing that away? And she said, yes. I said, well, can I have it? So I've had it with this paper pad and a few other things in my unfinished projects bin, I guess you could call it. And so I pulled it out and I made this as a Christmas gift. So the reason I'm calling this a Tuesday morning haul challenge is because, one, the paper pad came from Tuesday morning, and it's also a No Paper Left Behind video too. That's totally complete. But what I did was I took one of the pieces of paper that was in the stack, and it had this pattern on it, but of course it was square, so I just cut it out, and then I put a doily behind it. And then this is a little ornament that I had bought probably in 2014 as well, because I had it with it from I don't even remember where it came from. I think maybe Michael's, but I sprayed it with hairspray so the glitter, you know, wouldn't come off, because me and glitter, so I adhered that. And then I had some of this eyelash trim right here, and I need to get more of this because I used every bit that I had. So I added that to the edge. And then on the inside, here's another piece of that I was going to use as like a bag topper. Like I said, this is going to be a Christmas present. It's just a gift for a crafty friend. But over here, I made a little pocket for the inside, and this was one of the pieces of paper. There were two of them, of course. I think you had two of each, that I just folded over, but I thought that it would be nice, you know, to make lists and stuff on. I just simply folded it over and tucked it down in there because I thought it looked cuter that way. And then I used, these are the Spellbinders little corner dies that I picked up at Tuesday morning about a month ago. So I went ahead and trimmed them out there. And so inside here, I won't show you everything that I'm going to put inside because, to be quite frank, I haven't bought everything. But I was thinking that it would be nice to have like die cuts and different things inside of these sleeves. And if, you know, once they were gone, you could turn this into a mini album. All you'd have to do is put your pictures in here and voila, you're done. But these are loose if you choose, you know, if my crafty friend decides not to use those. And then, you know, I'm just going to add little things like this inside here. But this is how I used, and see the fuzzy trim here? This is how I used all of the paper. And it just goes through to all of them, and I thought this is such a good idea. Now this was the cut aparts, all of them except a few, I think, that I just went ahead and tucked in there in case they, wanted to use the paper with a different project. And then it just keeps going here. And then this is the back, and right here I used two of the little cut aparts. And then this little date tag, that was from a completely different paper line, but I had it in with all of this stuff to make this project with. And then again, there's those Tuesday morning Spellbinders corners, corner dies. So I added those in there. And then this is just another pocket identical to the one that was in the front. So I made that, and like I said, that's for a crafty friend. And then I'll use this as a bag topper, for something. And then also with this paper line, I created this little card. Whoops. And I have some pieces in there to where I can decorate the inside. But I made this little card, and I'm not, I don't have it on there yet, but I'm going to put Winka Stella, the sparkle, on the top up here, and then down here at the bottom. I thought I had already done that, but apparently not. But that's one little card that I made with it. And then here's another one. And even though this paper line was called Winter Frost, you can still make things that aren't even winter or Christmas related. And so I thought that I would show you that, and how I did this little card. And of course that's popped up on foam dots, and then I just have that on the inside, and then I'll stamp my sentiment on another piece of paper and lay it on top of there. So I have that card then. And then I made one more, and whoops, I made one more. So if you all remember, let me grab it. Sorry. There it is. If y'all remember, Sybil has sent me this little stamp. And thank you so much, Sybil. So she had sent me that stamp, so I thought that I would color him up and make a little card. And this is the last card that I made. And then I just added some velvet trim on the back here and popped this little guy up on some foam, colored him up as best I could. I was trying, I have all of the Copic markers, but sometimes, even though I have them all, sometimes I have a hard time getting the exact color of paper, of the colors to match the papers, but I matched it up as best I could. But isn't that little hedgehog so sweet? So thank you again, Sybil. And then I haven't added this yet, so I'll add this, and then my sentiment on a solid piece of cardstock. So you guys, I said I wasn't doing No Paper Left Behind, however, this month, but it happened anyway, and it was kind of natural, and I've laughed for several days over this. But so this is a combo of a Tuesday morning haul challenge and No Paper Left Behind challenge. So there you go. I'll be back because I have another project share to do with you, as well as a tutorial that will go along with it, on something else that I've been working on. So even though I've been sick, I've been crafting. I mean, I can't go out, so although I am going out today, hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm starting to get cabin fever. But yeah, that's it. So thanks everyone for watching. I want to welcome all of my new subbies. I really appreciate you all. I so appreciate my older subbies or newer to the channel subbies. I love seeing your comments, and you all are so encouraging, and it makes me want to strive even harder to produce good quality videos for you all, for inspiration and maybe help in some sort of way. So Anyway, that's it. Thanks again, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.